Alright, so this is our introductory episode, I guess, just talking about ourselves and what we hope to do with this channel. So, I'm Liz. Hey, and this is the spook aspect. This is something new for me.
We're broke college people needing money.
Yeah.
We haven't set up yet.
I am a broke theme park employee. Please help.
I work at a gas station. Please don't. No.
Like every day, the parades.
Every day.
Actually, yeah, Mardi Gras horror stories are infamous in my department because I work the events. So I work
Cool.
everything in the park. Halloween Horror Nights, Christmas Parade, Mardi Gras, you name it. I've probably done it. And my first year, they told me horror stories about Mardi Gras. I love Mardi Gras, actually. I worked my first shift. I was like, I don't know what y'all are talking about. This has been a delight. Sure, there's some difficult guests, but they're just drunken shenanigans, and it is hilarious to watch. But anyway, so let's get into it. I guess with the spook aspect, for this episode, we just wanted to kind of introduce ourselves, talk about what we like in the horror genre, and that sort of thing. So I don't know if you got that list of questions.
Oh, yeah.
I told you. So question 1 was, what movie or book scares you the most?
I remember, I only watched, probably would be Scream, but when I was like younger, that one used to scare me a lot. I remember the opening scene where Drew Barrymore's character was skinned alive. Chucky really probably was like the biggest one that like affected my
I haven't watched too many horror movies, but I've seen enough clips of some of the classics that it feels like I've watched them. Yeah, for me it would have to be, I was like, John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh, I love that movie.
I love that movie, but it scares me every time I watch it. I think because 2 reasons, like the suspicion, obviously, like you can't even trust yourself, let alone your teammates. But also, like, the gore elements, when I was thinking about it, it's a very gory movie, but they dial it down enough that it makes an impact each time you see it.
It's not like the crap that we have right now, where just everything's like awful gore.
Yeah, it's like all about the blood, and like, well, yes, but no. So, you have to use it right, and John Carpenter used it right, you know what I mean?
John's probably really cemented my fear of water. I can't like all those like movies that are like outset in like the water, like deep waters or middle of nowhere. I cannot stand it. It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's like I love sharks. They're adorable goofs, but at the same time, it's like it's something that sticks with you. I've seen a video of a great white just goofing off. It was the most adorable thing. But yeah, so.
But they had some powerful bites.
Oh gosh.
I think it's probably more me probably being stranded in the ocean.
Yeah.
With no chance of survival, like just like.
Yeah, like if you're out in the middle of the ocean, it's just you in a boat with sharks and whatever else is in there circling you, and no way to go for help or anything. Yeah, that scares me. And movies made about that.
Like go on cruise ships. And
yes.
Like, that fear of.
Yeah, like you never really know what's in the water. Especially, I feel like if I was on a cruise ship and I was like down below, I'd be like, I'm underwater right now. I'm dry and I'm in a boat, but I'm underwater. That would freak me out. Because, it's just like, I love the ocean. I was a marine bio for freshman year, I should tell you, but I have like this healthy terror of it, I feel. I love and hate it in equal amounts.
It's like space. It's like the fear of the unknown.
And like how deep, how expansive is the ocean in space? Because we don't know. It's like no one has ever actually seen the very deepest point of the ocean. That it is like outer space, and there is a whole new dimension that will screw you up.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But anyway, so second question. Before we start, Yeah, before we start, more, what type of horror scares you? Kind of jumping off from the first question. Like, what kind of horror, I guess, would you find yourself drawn to or find yourself getting repeatedly scared by?
I think it's probably the isolate. I don't really care about gory movies or like whatever. I know that if I separate my mind from it, that it's just all fake and like practical effects. But I think it's just like the ones that where you go off and there's like no, you can go off in the middle of the woods or like the ritual, like when those guys they go off.
Yeah, so kind of like survival horror, I guess.
Or like anything like set like out like off in the ocean or like set like in other countries that.
Yeah, it's like you don't speak the language. You want to just because that could happen in real life. That has happened in real life, and it continues to happen.
Like Shitty Hostel, don't want to give that movie credit.
God, yes. Yeah, I haven't even watched it. I've seen some clips. I've read the synopsis of it. I'm just like, not for me today, thank you.
It's like torture porn, basically. Is what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
If you do not even look up the Siberian film, do not look that up. One of my favorite viewers, Fayless. I don't know if you ever watch any of his.
I don't think so. I don't really.
I'll have to show you some after this.
Okay.
He would get funny. But he reviewed that, and like I could only stomach watching it once, and it's like he couldn't even like talk about it. He's like normally like joking around.
Yeah.
It was like disgusting, and then like another one of my other favorite reviewers went into it. I'm like, I can't even watch this video. I'm like, this movie is like fucking disgusting. Like what? It's a horror movie, but like what is?
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, then I think House of a Thousand Corpses I can never watch. Yeah. It's the same category as Hostel, just in America. Yeah, I think the kind of horror that scares me most, a lot of the time, I find is psychological horror. So stuff like John Carpenter's The Thing, or what I have in my notes here, or Haunting of Hill House, like the original. If you've ever read like the book, I have a copy of the book. The book didn't scare me so much, and I've never seen the original film, but yeah, like the premise of it, is just like is the house really haunted, or is Nell going cray-cray? Yeah, is she snapping? And adding to that, like the time, I read an article about like the period the book was written in, is what I was supposed to say. Words are difficult. Is that it's like, if you notice, Shirley Jackson, who wrote the book, she was basically, there's this whole subtext of, women are basically being gaslighted by men. Like she's suffering from depression, and she's been constantly told that she's worthless, that she's only imagining things, that she's doing it for attention. And if you notice, it's a lot of either male figure like the doctor or her brother-in-law, or women who are like kind of have this power over her and are using her to get what they want. So there's that kind of themes overriding it as well, undercurring it as well.
Yeah, I read that book on audio. I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah.
So I'm like waiting, because I've been reading the Aliens book, that's really good, but that's not a good movie, but that's also in outer space.
Yeah, Aliens. Yeah. That's another one, like, one of those classics that I feel like I should have seen, but I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen enough clips, though, that I know.
We'll have to watch it together sometimes. It's like not even, there's only one, like, scene that's graphic, but the first scene that's, like, he did a good job at, like...
Yeah, I've read so much about that movie, too, because I love the practical effects, love learning about that stuff. So... And that's a good one. And, like, the scene where the android gets his head torn off in a fight or something. I've seen that. Yeah. So, anyway.